It's fixed. No lag. So now it's going to be on. Can you imagine? So let me just get this out of the way right now. We're going to be here live directly after Loma versus Campbell. Can you imagine me doing live streams again after fights? Did you notice I haven't been doing them for quite some time? Like, I wanted to get the platform, you know? Things have changed, ladies and gentlemen. Things have changed a lot. A lot of shit has been going on. A lot of shit has been going on. I've gained a lot of knowledge, intel, whatever you want to call it. Connections, sources. You know, it's not, to me, I'm not going to be running on here jumping and doing videos every time I get a little bit of news. Those days are over. I did that already. I been did that. You know, I did that in 2012, 13. Actually, it was 2013, 14, 15. You know, nah. Tighten up what? Shit is already like, yo, shit is like, you know, pretty lit around here lately, man. What's up with y'all? Why is this so, what's going on here? Let's see if I can fix this. Been a lot of shit going on, you know. And we got a lot of fights coming up. Now, next week we got off because for some reason the week after, well, next week, let me go look it up real quick. It's not really too much on the schedule. But then the 13th is the Devin Haney card. The 14th is Fury versus Wildin. They giving y'all that shit on pay-per-view over there. That's crazy in the UK. So where we at? What are we looking for? So yeah, man, I'm going to be streaming again after fights. Putting my motherfucking foot down. I've been watching. I've been seeing what's going on. I've been surveying the landscape. The podcast is Fight View 360. And then it's two. It's Fight View 360 and then it's TstreeT Uncut. So basically, you know, this has been the first summer in quite some time where I really got, why is shit so bright? What the fuck? This is the first summer in like years where I really got to like chill, you know. Did a whole bunch of dating and shit. That shit's expensive. Let's see here. So yeah, next week, before we jump into things, we got a lot of shit to talk about. All right. You know, so we got to talk about Loma versus Campbell. We got to break down that whole card. Go watch some. This shit is too damn bright. I'm sorry. It's just too damn bright. We got to watch that whole card. I mean, we got to talk about that whole card. We got that Iris Lara fighting Canelo's brother, Ramon Alvarez. So Canelo gonna be watching. We got to talk about Kovalev versus Canelo, or Canelo versus Kovalev. Let me see. What else? See, it's not like I haven't been keeping up. I just haven't been, you know, like doing videos. I've been having major streaming issues for those who've been watching. And y'all know, man, I'm kind of a OCD perfectionist when it comes to this shit. So I can't have no, you know, glitches in the system. So I think we finally got it, you know, I finally got it where, you know, let's say, for example, let's go watch some video content right here. Today was the media workout for Loma versus Campbell. In fact, see, this is what we're going to use Patreon for. We're going to use Patreon so we can be able to do our fucking job and cover the, you know, fight, you know, and the fighters without me having to worry about copyright. Don't you know I got a copyright strike this weekend? I was hot. So, you know, I got my email fingers on and everything. We got an intellectual properties attorney, by the way. I took care of that shit. That's why I was so broke last fucking several months. All these lawyer fees. So what was we doing? Got a copyright strike from fucking Russia. Of all places. Like, you know, like every now and then when I cover a fight from that region, some cowboy somewhere over there is always copywriting me when I, you know, I'm not going to say always. I'm going to say about 3 copyrights a year. No bullshit. Every year I get from like over there, like for dumb shit. So now I just be like fed up. So when I see who it's from, I do a little research and I'm like, bruh. So yeah, you know, it's taken care of. So what we doing? And I was pissed because I think they got me for Hergovitz last year. And I beat it. I think it was him last year. They got me again this year. Bastards. So yeah, the media workout was today. I did get a chance to watch it. But what we really want is the Sky Sports interviews that we're going to go listen to. Because this one on the Matchroom page is just the workouts. You see them down there at the bottom right there? That's what we want. So let's go. That's Paulie. I wonder if Paulie's still bitter, man. They did Paulie dirty. No, they didn't. I think he lost that fight in BKB rules. I think he lost that shit. Like, in a boxing match, yeah, he took him to school. But in the, like, Sky Sports boxing. So let's go listen to some interviews. Let me go get some water. I don't got no water down here. And then go from there, right? Oh, they done scared poor Aunt Crola to death. You know what? Y'all need to remind me. We can watch like old ass footage and shit. Like sparring tapes. We can watch that shit. They scared poor old. Look, they had Loma come down with listen in. Let me find it. His English getting better though. It do sound smug. His shit is a little smug. But it's getting better. It's got a lot better. He'd be like, well, it is my time.
And I think if he could do that even bigger, he's on his way to being that superstar.
Oh, hold on.
Do you think he needs to have that personality outside?
I think he's got it. I think he's got it. I just think it's the language barrier. And everyone who you speak to around his team, obviously being around him, say he's just a humble guy. Looks after his friends. He stays the same with them from being a child. He's a good guy. I just hope he gets the credit that he deserves.
Well, I don't know if Andy Scott can hear me. I hope he can. It's very loud in here, but let's see what Vasyli's got to say.
Loma, in terms of crowd reaction for visiting fighters, that is by far and away the biggest round of applause we've ever had. How does that make you feel?
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I can't believe. Thank you. It's a pleasure for me. Thank you.
You've boxed here before in the WSB against Sam Maxwell in the very famous York Hall, and it was similar that night. Good to be back.
It was the same situation with Spence, and thank you, guys. Thank you.
We know that you love London. You won your second Olympic medal here. How are you finding it so far? You only arrived at the start of the week. How is London? How is the UK?
This time I don't have a time because Lara meet, and I have a train, but I don't have a time, so I sit it. But after the fight, after the win, I want to walk in London.
How has your camp been? We saw you in Ukraine. How was your preparation? Are you ready for Saturday?
My preparation was good, and I'm ready 100%. See you Saturday night.
You're a pro. Now I'm not going to call you a veteran, you're only 31, but you've had so many fights. Will there be any nerves at all? Do you still feel nerves?
Of course, I nervous a little bit, but it's good for men. It's good for human.
Human.
It's good for human.
I know you don't like to give predictions, but will you give a prediction ahead of Saturday?
Yeah, I give you a prediction. You saw a very good, interesting fight.
Okay, thanks. Egis, don't go anywhere. Egis, you've been here a lot with different fighters. You've got a vast stable. This is incredible, isn't it, this reaction for Vasyl?
It's unbelievable. Thank you, UK.
I know one thing, Igis almost shit his pants when Anthony Yarde was tearing in a Kovalev ass in round 8. Remember, this is the manager of Kovalev, Usyk, obviously Loma. Who else he got? Unfortunately, it was unfortunate he had Maxim Dadashev. Basically all of those guys. Like he has been manager of the year for about 2 years straight. That was if Al Heyman, whatever, except manager of the year. But anyway, moving on. Anybody giving Luke a chance? I think Luke is underestimated, and I think he's disrespected. But I think that's because, once again, we know what it is. Motherfuckers don't really be watching boxing. Y'all motherfuckers wasn't going through hell and high water to watch Luke Campbell versus Yvonne Mindy 1 before the zone. So I have the right to say I cover and watch Luke Campbell fights. Period. So let me educate you a little bit. Let's go pull up some shit. Let's go pull some shit up. In fact, let's go give you some highlights from him versus Linares. Even though it's going to be, you know what happened. But in my opinion, if it wasn't for that flash knockdown, he would have won the fight or got a draw. I got to go back and watch that fight sometime tonight or tomorrow, though. That's got to happen. He's fundamentally sound. He's got to watch out for those tricks, though. He's got to watch out for those tricks, man. Loma's got a lot of trickery. So, all right, let's watch some tape. Let's watch some tape. I was trying to figure out what's a good round to go to. Like, when did he adjust? Well, anyway, let's do that shit on the fly. Just for those who don't know, to give you a little bit of feel of what his style is.
Anything Campbell does has the bricks standing up. He's doing okay, but he's not getting his hands up in the final 45 seconds of the round. Where's the body work from rounds 4 and 5? With a shoulder block.
It's going to be in his best interest, obviously, to use his height. He's pretty tall. I met him in person. What is he about? What is he listed at? 5'10"? Let's see. I believe he listed at 5'10". And he like really is that height. 5'9". He's listed at. Let's pull this up right now while we're over here. So I'm going to be busy Saturday. I'm going to be busy as shit. So y'all see, this past weekend, I got it down. Right, you know, we took care of the fights we were supposed to take care of. Why is this shit so bright? Let me back up. That's probably what it is. So here's the card real quick. What we're talking about. Obviously, main event, Vasyl Lomachenko versus Luke Campbell for 3 belts, the vacant WBC 135-pound title. Remember, Mikey Garcia basically dropped it, and what the WBC did was elevate Mikey Garcia and make him the emeritus champion. But Mikey Garcia will not be going back down to 135. You know, he already, pretty much confirmed it, but, he still has that status there. You know, if him and Loma were to fight, I believe it would be at a catch weight of like 138 or some shit, or at 140. I don't think it would be at 135, even if it is 3 belts on the line, if Lomachenko beats Luke Campbell. But anyway, it's going to be for the WBC, WBA, and WBO 135-pound titles. Then you're going to have Charlie Edwards, what's that, 112 pounds versus Julio Cesar Martinez Aguilar. I've been doing a really good job in covering those lower weight divisions. In fact, I do this for you guys. I make sure that my website is still under construction. I had to rebuild everything. But for the most part, long story short, my rankings, I put a lot of heart and depth into the rankings from the official WBC, WBA, WBO, and IBF press releases. So let's start here. 135, break it down for you real quick. You see, it's vacant. Mikey Garcia used to have this belt. So, it's new. I don't think they've ever did something like this. You're going to have Luke Campbell fighting Lomachenko for a vacant belt. They did something similar when they tried to order an already champion, Sergey Kovalev, to fight Madonna Stevenson, but Kovalev pulled out the purse bid. So with them doing something like this, having an already champion fight for a vacant belt, that should tell you that they have the power to say, listen, we tired of this shit. Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz, and Deontay Wilder, and Tyson Fury. Let's make fucking undisputed. But anyway, moving on. Let's stay on topic. So you have Richard Comey, who's going to be taking on Teofimo Lopez, likely the end of this year on the Terrence Crawford versus Igis. God damn it, I forgot how to pronounce that guy's name. And every time he fights, I always got to go through that shit. Aglidas Kavalauskas. We're going to call him E. Kavalauskas. Him right here. Where's he at? So Terrence Crawford Kovalev will likely be paired with Teofimo Lopez versus Richard Coleman. So which means you can have an undisputed at 135 pounds no later than May of next year. May of next year. But then we have to factor in this. You got Devin Haney taking on Zaire Abdulayev September the 13th on the zone, but that's a whole different story. Basically, 135 is on fire. And I'm waiting for the WBA to pull some bullshit like they did before to make Robert Easter fight fucking somebody for that vacant WBA belt, world belt that shouldn't exist at 135. And you guys, this is some deep boxing shit. This is some deep boxing shit right here. So I know I'm probably saying a whole bunch of stuff that's probably going over a lot of your heads, but, you know, it's some fucked up shit going on with the WBA. So by next May, you could either see Loma or Luke Campbell. Actually, no. By the end of this year, you can see Loma or Luke Campbell against the winner of Devin Haney, Zaire Abdulayev. Or by January. Devin Haney is in the mix. Like, dude is in the mix. He's not, like... They are like Eddie Hearn has been very vocal, who's now his co-promoter, you know, about like, listen, like we're going after Lomachenko. You know how crazy of a fight that would be? But we're not counting out Luke Campbell. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. However, I'm not going to pick him. Shit. Sorry, Luke. I ain't picking you, bro. You know, I can't. That's not my job. It's not my job. It's not my job. So, Charlie Edwards is down at 112. I covered Tanaka's fight. I'm missing these two. And I believe he just had a fight. I got to sharpen up. See, anywhere from 115 on up, can't nobody on YouTube fuck with me. Like, can't nobody, period. I don't think no media really can. Probably. There's probably some. But once I sharpen up a 112 and 108, it's curtains. It's curtains. But don't worry, Charlie Edwards. You're my motherfucking entry into the 112-pound division. You're going to cover every Charlie Edwards fight. And I did cover low weight classes before with motherfuckers like Paul Butler and shit. Years ago. Back to the card. You got Huey Fury versus Alexander Povetkin. I think they're going to stink that shit up. Just my opinion, man. I don't like being negative. And I like to but you know, I think that Povetkin's going to be aggressive. And I think that Huey Fury just going to be just, you know, I don't know, man. That shit just be, I don't like it. I don't like that style. Like, it seems like, you know, he has another gear that he never goes to. It's like, bro, what the fuck? Like, he has another gear that he never goes to. Hold on, let me pull up the Twitter. I haven't heard nothing about what Huey Fury had to say. Also, think about this. This fight is happening on ESPN Plus here in the States. Sky Sports over there in the UK. I wonder why did Alexander Povetkin turn down Tyson Fury to fight Huey Fury? On the same, so you can't say it's the network. Weird situation. So where we at? Where you at, Huey Fury? You were talking some shit earlier. You at, Huey Fury? Where you go, bro? But yeah, please subscribe, man. We are back. You know, we're stepping our foot.
Very excited. This one won. These fights were won, and it's going to be a fight. I'm looking forward to it.
How much do you draw on the experiences of the fights against Joseph Parker, fights against Kovalev, and use that experience in your favour?
It's all in the bank, all that's in the past, and listen, on Saturday night you're going to see a show, and I look forward to putting on.
Povetkin isn't exactly an unknown quantity. We've seen him here, he's been on the circuit for a long time. How high do you rate him, and what do you think you have to do to beat him?
Listen, like I say, Povetkin's a very good fighter, very experienced, and he's cheap on sport. I believe the young man will win, and we'll see.
You already know you're two sold out. Just what's it going to mean to see you stand at the top of that ramp just before the MC calls your name? What's going to be going through your head?
I'm just going to be excited. I'm just going to hold it all in and just going to put out the show and you're going to see a spectacular show.
Huey, great to see you. Just how excited are you ahead of your matchroom debut, but also...
I don't know. I'm not very excited about that fight. Like, on paper, it's a good fight, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm going with open mind, though. Joe Cordina, Joshua Buatsi, James Tennyson. Oh, wait, my bad. Pretty solid card. I'm interested in Savannah Marshall's fight. She had beat Clarissa Shields in the amateurs, the last woman to beat Clarissa Shields. All right, here. Oh, pretty self. Let me see. Do it show all? Nope. All sports. I like that Box Rec is doing this. They put like the whole record up there and shit. Let's see. But yeah, they're on a collision course, especially if she's at 168 though. And I'm guessing she's trying to get down to 164, that big fight. Well, she's with Matchroom now, and I believe both her and Huey Fury are with Matchroom, but still co-promoted by old Mick Hennessy. Still hanging on. Mick's still out there hanging on. Joshua Buatsi, you know, I'm high on him, but he's still growing. The problem is he's getting up there now. He's about 28 or some shit, right? 26. So yeah, it's time to, you know, start fast tracking him just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm saying, so on this card, I'm sorry. I don't think I'm going to cover James Tennyson card. I'm sorry. Remember, he fought Tevin Farmer doing fucking... That was the downward dog he was doing. That yoga pose he did? Nah. I'm sorry, James Tennyson. So I'm covering 1, 2... I think it's time to add Joe Cordina, though. Yeah, that's the British title. All right. So I'm doing on Saturday, the 31st... I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 post-fight videos. 6 post-fight videos. Yeah, the lag is fixed, man. 6 post-fight videos on Saturday. And you also know that Iris Lindy Lara's card is on Saturday, right? PBC on Free TV Fox. It was supposed to be Lara versus Ramon Alvarez. And also Peter Quillen versus Caleb Truax, too. But Caleb Truax got hurt. Now Peter Quillen is fighting September the 21st on PBC on FS1 against Alfredo Angulo. Alfredo Angulo was rumored to fight Chavez Jr. on the Spence versus Porter undercard. And Chavez Jr. can still end up on that card. So, yeah, I'm covering this shit. You know, Saturday going to be busy. So, the Loma Campbell card, remember, that's overseas. In the UK or overseas to us here in the States. So it's a midday card. You know, early in the day. And this is at night. So basically, hey, listen, you know, I might cover this Frank Sanchez, you know, I might. But as it stands right now, I'm going to watch this card, but I'm not going to be putting, you know, I'm going to do, obviously you got to cover the Lara card. In fact, let me do this because I did some in-depth coverage on this card. And what I want to do is to give you guys a little bit of a treat, to give this card a little bit of a push. We going to go and see what Fox Sports got cooking up. By the way, this weekend is Spence versus press conference tomorrow at noon. We're going to be busy tomorrow. Tomorrow at noon Eastern is the Lara versus Ramon Alvarez final press conference. Tomorrow's my birthday, by the way. Thank you, the big 3-6. So I'm already going to be covering the Loma Campbell press conference tomorrow early. And I don't think I'm going to be covering this tomorrow. You know, no offense, but, you know, I can't do 2 streams on my birthday. That's some old weird shit. I mean, it's hard work, dedication. What was I looking for? Oh, this weekend is Spence versus Porter. Hold up. Let me show you. This is the Fox Sports Go app, by the way. This weekend, Sunday, premieres Spence versus Porter face-to-face. So I haven't had a chance to see a preview of it yet. Damn, I don't know. Oh, shit.
We're gonna beat that woman, beat her down.
Ray Valero donated $2 through Super Chat. Happy B-Day, T.
Thanks, Ray. That scared the shit out of me. That scared the shit out of me. All right. Back to business. Yeah, see, I want to pull it up in my DVR for you guys. Oh, here it is right here. Oh, it comes on Friday. Look, come on Friday. Oh, it's going to be lit. Oh, that's fucking, I thought that was Spence Porter. Never mind. Never mind. I already seen that. So, yeah, busy weekend. So what's next on the docket? What are we talking about? I didn't plan on being here long. This was actually a test stream to make sure we didn't lag. We fixed the lag. I don't know what I'm having. For my birthday for dinner. So what I'm going to do is I already got everything already planned out. I got a lot of shit to do. We got a lot of boxing coming up. Also, Jeff Horn and Michael Zerafa are fighting this weekend, and nobody picked up the fight. So I'm sorry. When they put me in situations like that, it's like, well, what the fuck am I going to do? You know, I got to stream it illegally. Like, let me see if it's somewhere. Does anybody know where Jeff Horn and Michael Zerafa are fighting at? Jeff Horn. Now, if I can pay for it, I'll pay for it. Shit. But ESPN didn't pick it up. See, what the fuck? So Jeff Horn is fighting Michael Zerafa. Michael Zerafa was Kell Brooks' last fight at 154, his last fight, period. So, basically, if Jeff Horn wins, he's supposed to fight Ryota Murata at 160 if they don't do the Rob Brand 3. But it's looking like Jeff Horn, if he wins, is going to get Murata. But as it stands here in the state, the Battle of Bendigo. Ooh, what's this? Oh, shit. Let's watch this. Shh. All right, guys, shut up. Let's watch this. Yo, shut up, JC. What do you mean, who cares about the Jeff Horn fight? Last show? You're scum, bro. That is a former world champion right there, man. You better watch it, pal. You better watch it. Get your shit together. See, that's not our Fox Sports, but see, I got the connect. So now that I know the network is going to be on over there, I got the connect. So that's what that's going to be early in the morning. You know, them Australian fights, them cards start like 5 in the morning. Oh, shit, man. You know, that's hard work, dedication. That's what's got to get done. So, yes, we're going to be covering Jeff Horn versus Michael Zerafa somehow, some way through God's will. All right? What you think about Kovalev? I think that Canelo going to get him and punch him right in his stomach. I hope he stopped drinking, man. We don't need no more of that shit. That high-ass scrotum he got. You know? So, yeah, that fight's on Saturday as well. So, it's going to be... Yo, I'm going to try some shit. I'ma try to fucking use my VP. Nah, they're not gonna let that happen. I was gonna try to use like the log into my Fox Sports Go app from fucking Australia, see if that shit work. I've been doing some real nerd shit, man. I got like real good, you know. I got like real good at like digital shit. But anyway, you know, we are back. We are back. I'm gonna go out tomorrow. I'm going out for my birthday, and then I'm coming in the house and I'm getting a dog. Right? I thought about getting a cat too. But that's a little what I'm saying. So we got a busy ass schedule. You know, people are on my back about shit. I got people doing petty media shit. You know, I got to show them, like, listen, like, all right, you know, like, we're here now. I'm getting a pit bull. Not no pit bull Labrador mix. I want a pure pit bull terrier. That's what I'm looking for. Damn, I had a dog before, man. Don't get me started. You get a fucking poodle, you fucking freak. So, moving on. A lot of shit going on. I'm waiting for word on when that Dana White press conference is for that boxing venture that may involve a name that I'm not gonna. What if it's Richard Schaefer? People, listen, I think I fucked up. I'm not getting no more intel. People not giving me no more intel no more. You know, because people are like, oh, he know too fucking much. You know? But I mean, my foot's in the door. But, you know, it's like, I dig it. I can't really talk about that shit. But some shit's about to get fucking shooken up. Like, big time. You know? Big time. Yeah, I'm not getting no fucking Pitbull Labrador mix, man. There's a lot of them motherfuckers out there. There's a lot of... I was like, yeah, what the fuck? I don't want that shit. I want my dog to be a vicious animal. I mean, to like, you know, like to look to other people. Like, you know, like a vicious animal and shit that can't be controlled, that need to be caged. But really, he's just a good boy. You're a good boy. You know? Yeah, I can't do no shedding. I can't do no shedding, period. I can't do that shit. I can't do that shit. No way. No fur. No slobber. No way. All right, man, let's get on back on topic. Y'all always off topic. So, that weekday show. So now that I've worked out the lag, now I can incorporate the Skype. So I got to add piece by piece because we can't. I can't overload the system. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing some tests with the Skype calls, and I'm only going to take a certain amount of calls each stream because I want to make sure I don't overload the system. You know, so it was very aggravating, man. But yeah, let's do some Q&A before we have to move on. And I'm probably gonna go. I don't know. I'm gonna go play some basketball. Honestly, God damn it, Veronica. Anyway, yeah. So what you want to talk about, man? Kovalev. I want to see the fight, but for some reason, I don't think it's going to be that easy for Canelo to get in on the inside. But if he do, remember, Kovalev is not as tall as Rocky, but he's bigger than Rocky. That face-off is going to be crazy. You're going to see that body difference. And Kovalev, he better not take no fucking catch weight. That's his ass. I don't think they're going to catch weight him, though. I don't think they're going to catch weight him. Any big fights to be announced soon? Let me tell you. Hold up. See, I hear about so much shit, but I don't be on it like I'm supposed to be. Like I don't. I hear it and I'd be like, all right, well, it's gonna happen. So let me see. Who's missing? Who's not fighting? Maybe I'll be able to answer it that way. You know, I keep hearing that Mikey Garcia and Danny Garcia is still on the table. But also I'm hearing fucking and they writing about it too. When I first heard it, I was like, fuck out of here. He ain't going to 147. But I ain't know for who. Now we're hearing about fucking Mikey Garcia. I mean Danny Garcia and Austin Trout at 147. Come on, bro. Really? Austin Trout? Really, Austin Trout? Dirty rumor going around that I don't think that's true. from some guy is that the Charlo Hurd Harrison. No, wait. God damn it. J-Rock Hurd 2 in Brooklyn on the same card as Charlo Harrison 2. If they do that, that's crazy. But I don't see how the money add up. But however, if they do that, that would make me more believe that that's, you know, like some Dana White shit. These fights, like a lot of these fights, I think something's going on with this PBC sale shit. I mean, something is going on. That's the best way I can say it to you. And the way it's looking is Dana White is involved somehow. It's the way it's looking. And the only person that may not be on board, or the only company that may not be on board, is Top Rank. That's the way it's looking. You know? I think that Charlo Harrison 2 would be the main event. That could be the main event. Trout versus Danny. I don't know, man. I'm not cool with that. I don't know. Showtime's not on the way out. It's just that the fighters are like, this is the new PBC on Fox. The fighters have to be dedicated to PBC on Fox to get PBC. It's a new PBC on Fox deal. So while they're getting PBC on Fox off the ground, Showtime has to suffer like they did when, PBC had first launched. And people were like, yo, what the fuck happened to Showtime? Same shit going on. And with these sale rumors, it definitely makes more sense the reason why Showtime is suffering, I don't think they would do Charlo Harrison Hurd J-Rock on pay-per-view. Because that pay-per-view slot got to belong to Wilder Ortiz, right? What if they don't put Wilder Ortiz on pay-per-view? But that's look like where it's going. PBC overall seems as though between Showtime and Fox I think we can expect about 4 pay-per-views from them a year. So if you count Wilder Fury, that was in December, right? That's one. Well, you can't. Well, let's count this year. You got Pac Broner, Garcia versus Spence, Pac Thurman, and then you got that other pay-per-view slot, which will likely be Wilder Fury. Wilder Ortiz. And then the next pay-per-view after that is going to likely be Pacquiao's return sometime in January. Nah, I don't do fantasy football, man. I don't do fantasy football. But yeah, on Mondays, we're going to be thrusting our... honestly, I've been thinking this. Should I do Mondays or Tuesdays? Because Monday is a little crowded on the streaming side. I want to have an afternoon show about like a weekend wrap-up. I'm starting to lean more towards Tuesdays because Mondays are a little too crowded. Even though I feel that I will be able to get right in there because I have the technology, and then once I incorporate the guest, I'm going to be so far ahead of the competition. See, I already know like who the highest viewed streamers are. So a lot of times what I've noticed is when I stream when they're streaming, and they are dedicated to streaming. They have like set times they've had for years, maybe a year or two or more now. I notice when I start streaming, I'm thinking like, wait a minute, I can just come in and get half of the viewers that they have, or, like even sometimes more. Then imagine if I establish from that time and just take that time slot and people know, ain't nobody going to be able to beat me, A lot of the streams I've noticed that I've watched, and I've been watching everybody. I'm not going to say who, but I've been watching everybody. People get too emotionally involved. And also, they don't cover the whole sport of boxing. Like, sometimes I like doing obscure streams. Not obscure, but streams talking about topics that nobody else is talking about. Do a whole stream on Munguia versus Alati. Shit like that. To fuck up, people heads up. I don't like, I don't want to be saying, oh, it's a hot topic, let me go do a stream. I'm trying to get to a show format. And as I've been saying it for so long, this is rough, man. This is like, Like this one-man production team shit, my lifestyle, you know, trying to have a personal life, you know, so my post-fight videos are not going to go nowhere. It's crazy that my post-fight videos have been sustaining the channel. Like, meaning that my post-fight videos are doing more and more views each week, to where I don't have to do as many videos during a week to get to meet like my numbers. So now I want to have a set format of shows on either Monday or Tuesday. Press conferences, going to be streaming all of those, you know, going to be streaming all of those. Media calls, weigh-ins, and then the post-fight show. So basically about 4 or 5 streams a week. You know, but 2 of those haven't dedicated. So I'm wondering, now this is some real shit right here. If I start going, like if I start going live directly after events, can't nobody fuck with me. Because I already know what their system is. When you go live, right, during an event or after an event, if you know enough about YouTube, like the main streamers are, you're going to get all those views. But yet you got a 3-hour video, 2-hour, 3-hour, 4-hour video where you're sitting there with this fight commentary. It looks good, you know, to the naked eye, like, oh wow, they got 100,000 views on that live fight commentary stream, but the replay value is low as fuck. Nah, Eagle can't fuck with me for real on a live stream. If I go,
like it. He's gonna get from a real man.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm gonna beat her. We're gonna beat that woman, beat her down.
Jacob Hemley donated £1 through Super Chat. Do you think Yarde could make 168? I think he can.
Bruh, he better, bruh. I don't, bruh. You know, thank you for the Super Chat, but 168, bruh. You know, I'm confused on why he does the shoulder roll. That's why I'm confused. That whole camp got some issues, man. The whole camp got some issues. I don't think he can make 168, bro. He did look good, though. He did come in at under 174. He came in at 173.9. I was shocked at. But basically, what I was saying was, if I was to start going directly live like everybody else do, I got the fucking highlights. I got the fucking highlights. So which means I can put, I'm not even going to, you know, so I just don't want to go that route. You know, I just don't want to go that route. I'm not about that easy buck shit. I'm trying to build a sustainable, you know. It took me years to get those highlights. Thousands and thousands of dollars lost. And I don't get no respect for that shit. People still cussing me out. Like, show the fucking full fight. I'm giving you the fucking highlights, bitch. Legally, too. But yeah, he better not go to no fucking, you know, for one, conditioning. He does, you know, now he got some money, like some real money. He needs to hire a strength and conditioning coach. You know? Because the way he slowed down, like a lot of people expected he was going to gas out. Also, he has why is he using a shoulder roll? What the fuck? And why are you not sparring? You know, in my mind, I was thinking like they bullshitting. They be sparring. They just like, this is the story. Like they gotta spar. What type of dumb shit is that not to spar? All right, get it. You know? Yeah, nothing just didn't seem, you know, right. And the thing is, when he figured out, like, what to do to Kovalev, well, for one, he had to get past the jab. You know, and then after Kovalev got in trouble, Kovalev, like, loaded up on that jab. Like, that shit wasn't no joke. But, yeah, he should have gone to the body early. You know, but that 10-week turnaround for Kovalev to fight Canelo would maybe be good for him. You know, he fresh as fuck. And he knows, like, listen, they're going to be trying to go to your fucking body, bro. He just needs more road miles. No big deal? Yeah, okay, bro. Okay. Okay. I like him, though. Are you going live after Loma Campbell? Yes, I am. Not directly live. I'm talking about, like, probably like an hour or so after, wait for the post-fight press conference. How do you think he would do against Canelo? I think that people are underestimating Kovalev. But if Canelo gets to his body, he gets to his body. But, you know, Canelo is still, you know, a 160-pound champion. You know, so will that power carry up? Yeah, we saw it carried up to a Rocky Fielding at 168. No disrespect to Rocky Fielding. But will it carry up to 175? You know? Will that power carry up to 175? And remember, he's got to be able to get to that body. Think about it. Who has he really fought with a jab like Kovalev's? You know, recently. Am I going to any fights? Probably. Well, I got to go to the October fight with Volzdik versus Bertabiev. You know, it's a fight coming up on October the 4th. I just hired a Philly writer. So he's going to be coming on in about a week or so. He got to like get like settled in school. But I think something going on with like this Philly promoter shit. I got to figure out. I don't want to say too much, but something a little funny shit going on. I got to figure out. You know, so I'm still a researcher, so I don't know. Canelo will get the Kovalev. We're going to have to see, mate. We're going to have to see. So tomorrow I'm going out, you know, Friday, go do a little bit of shopping. And then I'm bunkering down in the house. I've completed my summer. I've had a great summer. This is the best summer I've had probably since I was a kid. Like, for real, for real. No, I had a good summer in college. I had some good summers in college. All right, well, one of the best summers I've ever had. No, the best summer of my adult life. I can say that. Post-college adult life. No. No, honestly, I'm looking forward to... I'm going to buy me a video game. I'm getting two. I'm getting Resident Evil 2. And I'm getting Red Dead Redemption 2. You know, I'm going to go home. On Xbox. I think my gamer tag has been popping up. Yeah, there it is up there. And after I leave, I'm going to go home and I'm going to lay on the couch and fucking play some video games. Yeah, I'm going to be doing more streams this week on my TstreeT Uncut channel. You know, now that these lag issues are over, I'm doing a documentary series where I'm going to be doing reviews on like all these crazy ass documentaries on YouTube on TstreeT Uncut. There's not another Spence versus Porter press conference until fight week. That fight is now 1 month away. 1 month until Spence versus Porter. This Sunday, here, let's see. I'm going to do you guys a favor. Let's see here. I'm going to log in. Spence versus Porter PBC face-to-face and likely countdown comes on this Sunday. I'm going to pull you up a clip here. And also, I want to test this as well. So far, everything's smooth. We've had no lag. And now I'm going to see if I can pull up this Xfinity here. And we can get you some clips without it lagging out. I don't know. I mean, I'm starting to... PBC countdown, PBC inside, PBC boxing. Hold on, let me pull this up for you. Inside. Let me pull this up. I hope I record. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's been smooth. So far, running smooth. Let me see, I'm going to pull you some clips up. PBC been real cool, too. I can't really go into any details, but they've been... Which one is this? Episode details. Is this the new one? See if it's this the new one.
Here we go.
What's this? What's this?
The unsettling's quiet. Before two men walk in, and only one leaves victorious.
Don't look back into the dark.
Silence, it becomes a murmur.
To the end, follow me down.
The crowd is hyped.
Listen to this crowd.
The fuse is lit.
This place is erupting.
It's game time, baby.
Follow me
That's an ad. I thought this was, let's see. So it was something I was looking for. Oh, they're gonna try to make me watch commercials. Damn, look at, what's her name again? Kate Abdo.
Yeah, both those guys give him a tough fight. I think both got.
I was looking for the clip. See, they're gonna try to make me watch commercials. See, I don't like that. I don't like that shit. I don't like when they try to do shit like that. I don't like when they do shit like that. Let that play in the background. I'm gonna find it in the background. It's Abdo. It's Abdo. She said, fuck it. What's that, Versace? She said, fuck it. I'm gonna wear my Versace shit on PBC on Fox. Oh, they got Errol Spence. All right, we're gonna listen in. Did we listen to this already? I'm looking for the clip to PBC face to face. That's what I'm looking for. Imagine if it was proper fit going in. Oh, y'all really riding for Anthony Yarde. I mean, you know, he did better than a lot of people expected, but he also lost the way a lot of people expected, except for the fact that he got knocked out by a jab. You know, a lot of people thought he was going to get beat up, but not like beat up by a jab. Yeah, I can tell you digging, bro. You definitely digging. Bro. Is this it?
Just meditating on that fight, meditating on that moment, the opportunity, reflect on making the announcement.
You're gonna really make me watch this commercial because I rewind it? I rewind it and they restarted the commercial. What in the world? Alright, I'm gonna let y'all ride.
Manny Pacquiao says that he fights for the people, and he proved that by donating the trunks from his historic win over Keith Thurman last month. Pac-Man's trunks fetched nearly $25,000 at an auction benefiting non-profit organizations fighting against ALS. It is always good to give back. Well, as we ebb and flow through life and advance in our careers, there are life-changing moments that can shift our journeys on the spot. Our Sean Porter experienced that moment well before he had ever held a belt and will never forget his career-defining turn.
That Versace lady pantsuit is kind of distracting. It's too seductive.
Be necessary to get a good run in. I made a big announcement. I'm fighting Errol Spence September 28th.
Two world champions, two opponents, Sean Porter, Errol Spence.
Before we begin, how many of you fucking scumbags are buying the fight? You better buy the fight, JC. How many of you buying the fight? I'm gonna get you the price of the fight right motherfucking now. Where we at? I'm gonna get you the price of the fight. It's $74.99. Where you at? You better buy the fight. If I find out, y'all don't want me to find out. Y'all don't want me to find out. Look, and sign up for this shit right here. Here. Bye. Here, motherfuckers. I got something for you. Hold up. I got something for your asses. There you go. You see that? You hoes? I like how they don't put like the price of the fight until like they did this with Pac versus Thurman too. It's like we already know how much the fight gonna be, bro. $74.99. Let's see. What do you got here, PBC? Did you upload a clip? Nope. I like Brandon Figueroa, man. He freaked me out a little bit, but not no more. He cool now. He was a little on the creepy side. And his sister blocked her, privated her Instagram because of you fuck boys. They don't do standard definition when you order online. You got a paid porn account? That's crazy, man. Yeah, they don't do no fucking standard definition for streaming. But you got a tube TV? You got a Magnavox? Yeah, she blocked her shit. She privated her shit. I found her though. And I read some of the comments. Some of the comments on the video, they had to disable the comments on the videos. Y'all motherfuckers are some work, man. Like I be watching some of the comments on the female weigh-in videos. Y'all some pieces of shit. For real, for real. Who's on the undercard? You're gonna have David Benavidez versus Anthony Durrell. You're going to have Robert Guerrero on that joint, too. Remember, it's the Ghost. Here, pull it up real quick. I didn't forgot. Oh, you got Josecito Lopez versus John Molina Jr. That's going to be pretty lit. All right. Here's the undercard. Spence versus Porter. Durrell versus Benavidez. Mario Barrios. The vacant. Another belt that shouldn't have. God damn you, WBA. You sicken me. You sicken me. Who held this belt last? This belt shouldn't exist. Why does this belt exist? Why does it exist? It shouldn't. Josecito Lopez versus John Molina. Robert Guerrero versus Jerry Thomas. Who the fuck is Jerry Thomas? He better not be a nasty ass Mike Lee. I don't like this guy. Already, I don't like the look of him. Already. You know, they pulled Mike Lee out of anywhere. Mike Lee, nasty ass. Who are you, Jerry Thomas? Fucking Jerry Thomas. Versus generic ass name. Jerry Thomas, bartender. This him? Robert Guerrero's fighting this guy. Let's see, Jerry Thomas. When was this fight? Jerry Thomas versus Dakota Poli. So this was 2 years ago. One split decision loss, one majority decision. Okay. So he might be Robert Guerrero's David Peralta or some shit. Let's see what you look like. Let's see that style. Why the music? Oh, you see that? Oh, you see that speed on the ropes? The speed. Oh. So Robert Guerrero's fighting the dude in the black on Spence Porter. I guess it's a get back fight, I guess. It's a get back fight. All right, Jerry Thomas. All right. From Miami, but resides in St. Mary's, Kansas. He got that shit, getting that shot at Robert Guerrero. Let's see who else is on the card. Avni Yildirim. He is the mandatory for the winner of Durrell versus Benavidez if they don't fight Caleb Plant. Avni Yildirim. So they got Carlos Pabalderas on the card. They need to he don't got no buzz no more. So it's looking like, let me tell you what fights I'm interested in. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quality fights. You know they had to get some Mexicans on the card, and some Hispanics, some of my Hispanic brothers. But, how How many pay-per-view buys you think this is going to do? This is a significant fight that deserves pay-per-view, in my opinion. Years ago, it would have been pay-per-view. It's going to be interesting. All right, we got 10 minutes left. Let me turn this bright shit off.
Studio, finally we got a date. I didn't get a chance to reflect on the moment, the things he said, the things I said. You know,
100K? That's low. That's low. I'm thinking 250. Remember, we're a month away from the fight, and there's really like not too much buzz. Like nobody's really talking about it. I'm thinking 250. I'm thinking 250. 250, 300. Y'all think it's gonna do more than 300? Less than 250? I don't know, man. See, here's the thing. All the hardcores are going to be watching it. Where's the casual appeal? You know? And if the hardcores, you know, do their part and make sure all of you sons of bitches pay for it, yeah, they're gonna have to work overtime. I mean, well, it starts now. You know, it starts. The official content comes out this weekend. They're gonna have a fight camp, I'm assuming, every week. In fact, let me check right now while we're in here. Let's check when fight camp comes on. That is their, I hate to keep saying it, but their version of All Access. You know, or HBO 24/7. So let's see.
You guys like that shit? That this guy, woman beater? He must have learned that from his dad. Woman beater, baby. We're gonna beat that woman beater.
I'm gonna have to do something about that, because if I'm streaming on like the late night or like after a fight when it's like a lot of people watching and a lot of people subscribing, that shit's gonna get distracting. So yeah, here's upcoming. Let's see, upcoming. So part 1 of Spence versus Porter fight camp comes on this Sunday, September the 1st. So you have PBC face-to-face, Spence Porter, and fight camp this weekend. And it's 30 minutes long. Yeah, that's how long. Okay. And as you know, I'm reviewing every single episode. Let's see, when episode 2 comes out, I'm guessing that next week. It says part 1, so when the fuck is part 2? Let's see. We're gonna watch a little bit of Canelo's. I mean, Lara's for his fight this weekend. I'm just checking to see when. Okay, so it is Sunday, right here. Y'all can't really see it, but Sunday. I need to zoom in. Hey, let's check out a little bit of this. This is this weekend, by the way.
Sí, ese 31 de agosto para Loma y to get a former world champion knows to right some wrongs.
Siempre he estado listo para ser campeón de nuevo. Lo que ha habido algunas decisiones malas de los jueces, pero bueno, siempre he estado listo para ser campeón de nuevo.
To get back on track, he'll face a fighter whose name conjures only anger.
Bueno, voy a pelear con el hermano de Canelo Álvarez, él casi lo mismo, ¿entiendes? Peleé con Canelo Álvarez, le gané, se la dieron a él por decisiones que los jueces lo dieron ganar. Pero bueno, ahora tengo una venganza aquí con el hermano. Tengo una pelea muy potente con el hermano. Vamos a ver cómo sale el 31 de agosto.
While his opponent has much more than family honor on his mind.
No se va a enfrentar a mi hermano, ni creo que lo vaya a enfrentar. Entonces, más bien que se enfoque ahorita en lo que viene, en lo que se le viene.
But before Landy Lara and Ramon Alvarez go toe-to-toe,
Here we go, guys. 5 seconds.
first they'll go face-to-face.
4, 3, 2.
So basically what they were talking about is he's still pretty pissed, you know, that he lost to Canelo, and he want to take it out on his older balding brother. I call him El Nutmeg.
39.
Or like allspice.
It's a big one. But when you were presented with potential names that you could be facing August 31st, true or false, you pointed right at Mr. Lara. Why so?
Así es, elegí a Lara porque es un gran peleador, porque creo que es nuestra oportunidad de demostrar al mundo lo que tenemos, lo que somos, y yo creo que hay mejor pelea para hacer con Lara. Entonces, lo elegí a él para darle a la gente un buen espectáculo, y yo creo que es lo que vamos a hacer.
Aristotle, he just used the word spectacular. Anybody who's been watching your fights recently may be using that same word spectacular, whether it was Jared Hurd, Brian Castano. You were in the phone booth trading big punches. I think a lot of people have this question for you at age 36. Are you a more exciting fighter now because you have to be or because you want to be?
Eso depende también de la necesidad del boxeador. Si yo veo que un boxeador me ataca mucho y me
I like their consistency. You know, was it necessary? You may not think it was, but the fact that every PBC on Fox and PBC on FS1 for the most part gets a PBC face-to-face. And I'm pissed off still at nasty-ass glove-licking Mike Lee for missing PBC face-to-face with Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant was pissed. You know, nasty ass. So you got to think, if you think about it that way, then, you know, it's like, well, shit, they doing it for all of them. You know, they did one for Austin Trout, Terrell Boucher. I enjoyed it, by the way. So it's Brian Campbell's job to get in there and try to start some shit up. But in this case, he has to ask his questions slow, and then it's being translated to him. So these are harder to do when you have two Spanish-speaking fighters. Lara ain't been boring in a while because his leg's going a little bit. He slowed down, so he got to fight. And he's learning that 1-2 shit don't keep people off of him. That 1-2 shit he be doing, that shit don't keep people off no more. People be coming right at him. So, unfortunately, this is now for the vacant world title at 154 pounds. So, this is another belt that shouldn't exist, and his old belt that he used to have when Floyd Mayweather was WBA Super World Champion at 154 pounds. God damn you, WBA Ramon, Canelo's brother, older brother's getting a title shot. Think about it that way. What the fuck, you know? And then I covered Canelo's brother, Ramon Alvarez, when he got beat up. No disrespect, Canelo's brother. When he got beat up by Brandon Rios. Let's see. Rios versus Alvarez. Down in fucking Mexico. Remember, it was on his own. Come on, y'all watch this shit. He beat him up. He beat him up. Look, he looked just like Canelo, but he bald. Balding. Oh. Disgusting. So yeah, Lara fighting that man. Saturday, PBC on Fox, free TV. I'm going to tune in. That shit going to be fun. Yeah, it got stopped. Fight got stopped. I remember when he got beat up by Antonio Margarito when Canelo was ringside. Like telling him, like, brother, what are you doing? Go down. Oh yeah, his hair is not red. He looked just like him. That's El Cinnamon. That's nutmeg or allspice. What's another Hispanic sweet spice? Or like, you know, El Turmeric or some shit. El Saffron. Look at this cheater. Don't get me started on that cheater. But all right, guys, we got to get up out of here. Hey, male pattern baldness is a disease. Like, don't joke about that, bro. It's a disease. All right, guys. I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. So far, no lag. I'm highly impressed. See you guys tomorrow morning for the Loma versus Campbell final press conference. In fact, before we go, let me tell you what time that shit is real quick. Let me tell you what time that is real quick. Let's see. What time is ESPN Plus airing that joint? Let's see. Boxing. Come on now. Speed up. Oh, here we go. So what time is it? The weigh-in is at 8 a.m. on Friday. The press conference is at 6:30 a.m. Eastern. Shit. Well, I'm going to be here. Fuck it. TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. Please subscribe.